Hello and welcome back. We're going to be doing the Ferocious Cup tournament here, and this is the final match. So we are both 3-0, undefeated, and we're going into the finals round. So I wished him luck, he wished me luck, all that good stuff. Let's try and jump into it. So interesting team. We have Shelgon and Skuntank, so basically two generalists. I like to think of Shelgon and Umbreon as very similar. They tend to die to the same thing, and they tend to be generalists in the same way. Shelgon's a little crappier and has slightly different matchups. I am going to be using the lineup, pretty cool specific lineup that one of my friends Kantoran actually used and developed, and I really like it. And I'm probably going to do a video on it separately of just like why it's good and why it's cool. So especially if it wins me the tournament, then I'm going to do that. I started using it about halfway through. So, this isn't even my team. This is a team for a different remote cup. Does this look right? Nope. Try again. That was one of my old teams. Holy moly. Is it this one? Hey, all right, we found it. Oh, I don't have Skuntank. Oh, shit. Okay. Well. It's been a while since I have not had a Skuntank on my team. Okay, so, in that case, let's see. I could start with Lanoon, being a pretty good generalist there. God, Raichu is like pretty terrible here. Okay, I have to rethink some things. So in general, I don't like Raichu here. I like the Ninetales. I think the Nidoqueen is alright. I think it's alright. Not particularly great. I feel like my opponent is going to lead... People like to lead Nidoqueen, Umbreon, or usually Ninetales. So, I would say... I would say my Umbreon probably matches up decently against those. And then I'll swap into Bidoof as a safe... Bidoof. I forgot I messed up and called it Bidoof instead of what it actually is, B-Barrel or whatever. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think anybody cares that it's wrong, but... It's really obvious what it is. Yep, I don't know. This seems tricky. I'm not quite sure what my opponent's going to do, so I kind of want to hedge and do like a generalist type thing here. So the B-Barrel on a safe switch is a problem because it just gets kind of walled by Shelgon, right? So I can't realistically I can't have that happen. So this is okay, right? So we basically just fight the Nidoqueen. No problem. Just fight the Nidoqueen. All good. Throw some moves at the Nidoqueen. Foul play 4 days. I think there's like a way that Nidoqueen wins in like that 2-shield or some shit like that. I'm not sure. If this is an Earthquake, I'm still not dead, so I don't really care. It's an Earth Power, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm gonna take this free kill. That's pretty good. Even if it's a last resort, I don't care, so... Oh, there's not a last resort that came out. Okay. I expect to see one more last resort, or I expect to see a last resort here. Maybe that was a shield bait. If I don't see a last resort, that means this Umbreon does not have last resort. Okay, it does. It does have last resort. Interesting. That was a shield bait. Very weird decision there, I think, to do a shield bait. But, it's all good. It's cool. Okay, I'm going to throw one Charm and then Psyshock this boy here. We're going to need... to try and kill it with a charge move. There should be a shield here. Okay. And then... Do I get to another one? Probably not. Yeah. I had it right there. Okay. So there's going to be a second Earth Power that comes out. I kind of want to just throw the... Oh man, that's really unfortunate because I think there's an Earth Power ready, and so he has to spend a shield just to launch the Earth Power. Oh no, it wasn't ready yet. Okay. Wow, Umbreon, you get energy too quickly, my dude. Okay. So, we don't entirely know what the third is, but it's probably Ninetales. Okay. It's that guy. That's fine. We'll just do a ground move. It's cool. So it's probably Twister. It doesn't hit that hard, but, you know, whatever. I'm just curious to see how hard it hits, to be honest. Like, I don't really care if the Linoon, like, dies. Like, this is just me, like, learning how hard Twister hits, because I've, like, never faced a shelgon in practice. And this should be fine right here. Like, realistically, my Umbreon can just kill it with Snarl or something. Like, I have a decent chunk of HP on the Umbreon here. I mean, Snarl does not do that much damage compared to Dragon Breath, but, you know, it is more than 0, and that Shelgon had, like, a couple health left, so cool. We got the game 1. So, interesting then, huh? So the opponent used the old Nidoqueen double weak to Charm strat. Nidoqueen +2 that are weak to Charm. So I'm glad that I at least got the right lead there. What I will be doing is bringing a... Well, I'm going to continue to bring in Ninetales until my opponent proves to me that they are not bringing this strat again. It might be the strat that my opponent is used to go, you know, three victories. A lot of people like to stick to certain strats. It's pretty interesting. And the reason I took so freaking long in the beginning there is because I did not have a strat for this lineup, so I had to just kind of think through the permutations, which is fine. I'm not like deliberately stalling the game. I'm just strategizing a bit. So, okay. So let's see. What might the opponent switch to? Like, do we think... I mean, they have all good picks. The thing I'm kind of concerned about is like a Skuntank safe switch. I don't think Linoon really deals with it, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Am I wrong about that? I don't know. I know that the Shadow Claws are resisted. The Dig one-shots it. I gain energy faster than Poison Jab, so Dig is like 80 though, and Crunch is like 40. Dig is like 60, Crunch is 45. Yeah, I think he would beat me to 2 Crunches before I get to 2 Digs, so it sounds like I'll lose the 1 shield. So I don't like it. I could throw a B-Barrel in, or like a Last Resort Umbreon, or even just a... I could do a Nidoqueen. So I'll take a Nidoqueen to stop the safe switch. I will lead Umbreon. My opponent does have Last Resort on Umbreon. We confirm that. And then I am actually just going to lead Ninetales. Yeah. Screw it. Going to lead Ninetales. If my opponent does the same strategy, like, congrats. Like, if they literally change nothing, then, like, dang. They got big balls, and I respect that. Like, super props on that one. Like, if there's a Nidoqueen here... Oh, wow, there was a Nidoqueen. So, it's kind of bullshit to see someone's lead, and then to, like, change it. Like, I know it's possible. I know... so, on my opponent's screen, what's actually kind of interesting... hey, I'm gonna send one more time. I saw your lead. Mine was Ninetales. So this is kind of the gentlemanly thing to do, the chivalrous thing to do, because you know, like, sure, I'm uploading this to YouTube, but let's say I'm not. Or let's say I just choose, like, not to or whatever. Like, I know people can cheat on that. So my advice to you is I'm going to explain what happens on his screen. So on his screen, what happens is he... let's see. Okay. I'm trying to explain this. So on his screen, what happens is it just instantly cuts out to the game screen. He doesn't get to see my lead. I get to see his lead, and then it fades out. So if he doesn't know that that happened, then he doesn't know that the opponent can cheat against that. So my advice to you is if you ever drop straight out to the map, you just message your opponent, if it's a remote tournament or if it's in real life. Just say like, hey, I know you just saw my lead. I know that's how it works. What was yours? Like, can you just tell me what yours is so that we both know what the lead is ahead of time? Like, because that's even a slight advantage to like when you're going through the, chore of rematching to whatever. You know what I mean? So I think what I want to do is sit in here till one side shock and then swap to B barrel for the kill. Actually, I kind of want to swap now. Earth power, boom, there it is. No problem. Do a little bit of water gun damage. No problem. Hey, it's a shelgon. Come on, get the hyperfang, get the hyperfang, get the hyperfang. There it is. Okay, cool. So that was nice because what we didn't get totally walled by the shelgon, right? Like, so check it out. So a couple of interesting things happened here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to explain it during the course of the game. I have like 10 seconds, so I'm going to talk really fast. Basically, I threw the hyperfang, I got the shield, and then now I still have a Ninetales at like half health, which should be enough to kill the shelgon. So I actually don't care that the Ninetales kind of like, farm me down or whatever, right? I'm not sure if I need to shield this Twister, though. I think there's... Yeah, I think I'm just going to shield it and just kind of take my lumps, Okay, so if it's a Nidoqueen, then we throw the Side Shock, right? So this is great because both of my Pokemon that get countered, right? Like the Hyperfang wrecks Shelgon and the Side Shock wrecks Nidoqueen. So what we have here is a really interesting situation, where, yeah, I'm gonna die to this move if I don't shield it. So I'm going to shield it. Whew, spicy. I hope my opponent stays in. Oh, they didn't. Wow. Okay. Damn it. Interesting. All right. So what I could do is try and chuck in a Ninetales at the end of this fight, right? So I'm actually going to try and let my opponent kill me here. Or, I don't know. So the Ninetales could farm the Umbreon right now. If I get the Umbreon too low, it cannot do so. And then... yeah, I think I die here. Okay, and then I come in with the Ninetales. I get kind of close to a Side Shock. So the reason I didn't throw a charge move there, I didn't spam a charge move. Oh god, I'm way lower than I thought. Come on. Like, literally like one charm. I'm going to die to the thing, though. Yeah, okay, cool. Good game. Yeah, so, I mean, my opponent did the same strat. Very ballsy, right? Just like I said, that is some cojones. And so, as we thought, right? So the theory here is that my opponent did indeed go quite far with that strat. Getting to the 3-0 victory, it seems that that strat is solid, right? It's solid enough to like win. I think it's a good strat. And so the fact that they didn't change it on a loss, usually people change things on a loss, like more dynamic people. So the fact that my opponent just basically has confidence in the strat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to deploy Umbreon because it's good against all three. I'm going to deploy Ninetales because it's also good. And then I'm going to get some sort of a safe switch boy that doesn't lose the Shelgon. I think Linoon still might lose the Shelgon, but what if it's a Nidoqueen? What if I switch into a Nidoqueen? Is that bad? What if I lead with a Nidoqueen? Is that bad? Does the Nidoqueen kill Shelgon? No, probably not. I'm just thinking about it right now, and I don't think so. Does Nidoqueen kill Umbreon? No. Does Nidoqueen kill Nidoqueen. I do have some strats for Nidoqueen Mirror. No, I think I'd rather go Umbreon lead. Nidoqueen in the back. I just don't like that. What about B-Barrel? We have Umbreon, decent. Nidoqueen, very good against Nidoqueen. Yeah, I'm going to do B-Barrel, actually. Yeah, this seems good. Okay, cool. I have some strats for this. Like, I just kind of had to play out a few different matches in my head. And I think I know what I want to do with this, so we'll see what the lead is. Okay, it's the Nidoqueen. That's fine. So this is pretty good. Basically, I can just kind of roll this guy. Now, the plan here is to actually get reasonably low with Umbreon, and then to switch in a B-Barrel. So the last time, like, the little cheeky, like, switch I did with B-Barrel was great and all right, but it was at the time when Nidoqueen threw a charge move, and so the Nidoqueen has time to, like, process that happening. Like, oh, this charge move is coming, I need to deal with it, etc., etc. Don't get the debuff. Okay, thank you. So, if I hit with an Earth Power here, it'll be really... Okay. Man, Umbreon's just crazy. Just so good. I'm actually going to shield here. And then I am going to farm up one more charge move, probably. And then Water Gun down. Okay, this should be an Earth Power, not an Earthquake. Earthquake really wrecks B-Barrel. Earth Power does not. I mean, it still hurts, but like it doesn't like kill me. And this is fine, right? Because I want to be low. Oh my gosh, my opponent even blew the switch there. Okay, very interesting. I'm gonna Hyper Fang because it's tons of damage. And I'm about to die. I'm not going to get 2 Surfs off, so I might as well use the higher of the DP moves or whatever, right? So boom, Skuntank gets wrecked. You're going to have to... Oh man, cutting it close. Life in the fast lane surely make you lose my mind. If this is Sludge Bomb, I'm sad, so I just shield here, because if it's... Yeah. I figured if somebody had the access to both, they're going to Sludge Bomb over Crunch any day there. So, yeah. And then there should be, like, I don't know what the third guy is, but it probably dies to Ninetales. Yeah, it's just, like, this stupid Pokemon thing, so whatever. Cool. And I can still, at any point, I can just swap to a Last Resort. I always forget how much Ice Beam does to Umbreon, but yeah. Either way, I don't know if I adequately explained like how that was good, I guess. Like how that was how that worked. But basically the B-Barrel deleted the threat of the Nidoqueen and it absorbed the charge move. And I wanted B-Barrel to absorb the charge move because it like I figured my opponent might have a Shelgon. And so Shelgon is going to absorb Water Gun damage, like fast move damage. So the more health my B-Barrel has, the more it clicks out the Water Guns, right? I don't want it to do that against Shelgon because it's not effective. What I want to do is spend most of B-Barrel's health instead of shielding, which is fine because then Shelgon can't farm it. And then I still get to Hyper Fang some random ass thing, right? Which is great because it still spends a shield from my opponent. So essentially, I'm trading out like I'm hedging against a particular hard counter, and to see if it happens or not, right? So yeah, so that was pretty much why I switched there, and then it was really nice that my opponent used 2 shields in the beginning. I didn't think they would, but I know that Umbreon just has like a hell of a good time against Nidoqueen spamming out those fast plays or foul plays. I think if the opponent uses like an Earthquake, then it's closer if I don't shield it. But the Earth Power is just not enough, and the Poison Jab's just not enough. So yeah, let's jump over to Discord and see if they said GGs and stuff. GGs, thank you. So that was an auto-corrected heart. It just suggested that I do that because I do that a lot. So cool. So I won. I lost because my opponent has big balls, and then I won. And my opponent actually brought the Skuntank. Interesting. The Umbreon and the Nidoqueen. Nice. Cool. So this is going to be the first tournament we took first place in. So that's cool. We started from the bottom here, and now we're at the top here. So very cool. So I finally get a gold badge on my stupid profile because I don't actually think I have that. Something tells me that I don't have gold there, and oh, does it not have this season? Cool. Nice. Well, either way, I only got silver for Sinister Cup, so there you go. So yeah, I'm bad. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope that was cool, informative. I don't know. Hit the like button. Throw a comment if you made it all the way through. Tell me what your favorite pizza flavor is, because that's how humans bond over things. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Also, subscribe if you want to see that an analytic video on that new team comp line. I think you can just straight up like win a tournament with it. I haven't heard anyone talk about it yet because my friend just randomly discovered it. So yeah, I'm going to tell you all the reasons why it's good, how to run it, and yeah, I'll catch you later.